It's been 1 week. No, actually, it's been 100 days. 102 days. Woo! Since I started creating a daily video just to prove this point. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned over those 102 days.
This is a celebration.
Woo! It's some really interesting stuff. So stick with me as I go through them. Now, at first, I thought about trying to put these in any order, and it's hard to do. So I'm not going to put them in any order. I'm just going to tell you what it is I've learned over the last 100 days of creating a video every single day. Now, first and foremost, you're going to say, well, I heard from somebody else that you really shouldn't publish a video every day. You're correct. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear that doing something like this is bad for you, so that way you won't attempt it. The reality of it is, in the beginning, there was house. If you know that song, let me know down in the comments below. I'm just saying, I'm checking where my people at. In the beginning, you probably should do this. I'm not going to make you. I'm not going to tell you how many days, but you should legit challenge yourself to see how many days you could go creating a video and just getting in the process. And I'll tell you why in a second, so I need you to stick with me. But I think this challenge has been very good. Now, first of all, I'm not going to quit because I promised when I started this challenge, I'm going to make a video every day until I can prove that burnout doesn't come from the work. It comes from not knowing the why. It comes from not understanding your purpose. It's from not understanding what you're trying to do. And in the beginning, check this out. If you don't know your why and you don't know what you're trying to do, it kind of doesn't matter. You just got to get in the habit of creating content. And then from that process, you will learn what it is about this that you love. And then you'll better hone in your why. So although if you're brand Nubian, creating 100 in a row or just 100 as fast as you can will really help you hone down your situation. Had a great question earlier today from Natalie, and she was talking about that, like how to find focus and discover her topic and know what she wants to talk about. And honestly, the best way to do it is to do like a 30-day challenge. And I was going to do 30. Y'all being funny. Y'all kept saying, nah, man, keep going. And that turned into 60. 60 turned into a 90. And here we are at day 102. And the other day, Paul said 365. You know what? I ain't no sucker. Let's do this. A big lesson is momentum builds trust. I'm going to say that again. Momentum builds trust. Trust in whom? Trust in yourself. Everyone loves to make videos talking about confidence and self-confidence and how to take a course to get your self-confidence up. You want to know the best way to trust yourself? Do the same thing over and over till it becomes second nature. No one had to tell you to trust yourself to stand up when you was a wee kid. You would stand up, you would fall. You stand up the last 30 seconds and you would fall. Next thing you know, you stand up, you last like a whole minute and then you would fall. And you would just keep doing it until you could stand up for minutes on end without falling. And then you decided to take a step and you would fall. And then you decided to take another step and you would fall. And you would just keep repeating it until you could take step after step after step after step and then fall into one of your parents or your grandparents or your aunties and uncle them. You land into somebody's arms. And then eventually you learned how to run and you probably never stopped until your knees went out. Okay, that's personal. So momentum absolutely builds trust and it builds self-confidence. And I'm going to just say what I always say to you. If you don't trust you, why the hell should we? The first domino effect. What I learned in 100 days is absolutely the first domino effect. The first domino effect says, when you knock down the first one, the second one just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So it almost tails back into the momentum situation, but there is definitely something known as the first domino effect. And once you face that first hurdle, the next hurdles become easier and you just step over them. And I do want to say it's easy. As a matter of fact, that's the next point, is it is easy, but it's easy because of the first domino effect. Once you get into going and you get this momentum, that momentum just leads to success. And here's the funny thing. There almost becomes, in the first domino effect and the momentum situation, there almost becomes a sunk cost effect. Like you don't want to quit because I'm 100 days into this. I don't want to break my streak. There's another word for that which completely escapes me. It's kind of irrelevant. You know what I'm talking about. After you've gotten so far ahead, you kind of don't want to mess up. You don't want to break your streak. This is the reason why Apple Watch challenges, Oura Ring challenges, Fitbit challenges, why they work so well. There, it's a emotion, not emotional. There is a something trigger activation device. It's a word. Carlos, I know you're listening to this. Tell me what that's called. You know what it is. You basically don't want to lose now. So now that's going to go. So that has a lot to do with the first domino effect too. A lot of things that are holding a lot of you people back is you just haven't taken that first step. So you're afraid of stuff that you didn't even know what the outcome looks like. You're afraid of what's behind the door. And sometimes the only way to know what's behind the door is to open the freaking door. Open the door. Creating videos every day for 100 days will absolutely help you. It, plain and simple, will help you. I've been doing content for many, many years. And even going through this process of creating a video every single day, I have learned some things. I learned more about like doing chapters. I've learned more about flow. I've learned more about the consistency and what that does. I've learned a lot about motivation, which I kind of always would say motivation is semi-BS, but there is something to, again, like I just want to do this. Like I can't wait to get down and sit in this chair and spout what I got to spout. Like I am ready. I've also learned that it is okay for me sometimes to just crack a mic and just talk to you like we was having a coffee. Like I was pour out a little liquor. Here you go, have your little taste. And I could just have a straight conversation with you. Don't have to get fancy. I've also learned that I was spending a lot of time hiding behind my editing, and I don't really have to hide behind my editing because I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it will help you. It will help you discover some things about yourself. It is a level of introspection and self-awareness that you can't gain from watching tutorials. You really have to just do it in order to find out. So creating videos every day for 100 days will help you. This is going to be one of the biggest things I say in this video, and I want you to hear me loud and clear. If this resonates with you when I say it, I want you to say so in the comments. Pick an icon, pick a statement. I don't care. I don't know it's you. But the magic that you are looking for is hidden in the work that you're avoiding. That special thing, that thing that you're searching for on the internet, that one trick, that one hack, that one thing you're searching for is hidden inside the work that you're avoiding. I ain't going to pull a Nike and tell you to just do it, but it is 100% hiding in there. Now, I created live videos for about 2.5 years, breaking a schedule of just doing a lot of recorded content. And I was always like, well, it counts, But then YouTube changed up something and they started making the live videos appear differently, even in links. So I was starting to lose some channel momentum. And first of all, I kept making live videos, telling myself, because everyone says you can't grow a channel with live videos. And I was steadily growing a channel with live videos. And I was like, hi, you're full of crap. Like I love to be the counterculture cat and like prove people wrong when they just make up stupid stuff and everybody starts repeating the same stupid stuff. You guys know how I be. But when I decided to start this in November, it was really an idea of helping you understand what consistency looks like and to prove that burnout is basically BS. In the process of doing that, though, I realized that as I started creating more and more videos, I'm seeing the channel grow. I'm seeing new people show up under every video. I am definitely making a bigger impact. I'm helping out more people, and that goes along with my purpose. And the whole time that I was doing only lives, it was kind of cheating because like I do lives for a living. That's legit my whole entire job. But I decided that once I started, I figured out once I started making these videos that the magic that we be looking for is legit hiding in the work that you're avoiding. So absolutely, again, start with 7. And after you do 7, going back to the domino effect, getting to 10 is easy. And after you do 10, doing 20 is easy. And after you do 20, 30 is easy. And then somebody at the end of 30, Mary Lou, will be like, keep going. And then you'll keep going. You get to 60 and you get to end of 60. And then Paul will be like, keep going. And then you get to 100. And then the other Paul will be like, keep going. And Here we are, 102 videos in. Don't even feel it. Don't feel a thing. Is your outcome going to be the same as mine? Probably not. You ain't me, I ain't you. It's different. I still say it's worth doing. If nothing else, doing 100 videos in a row will help you get rid of all of the things that you think you need to learn how to do. You get better on camera. You get better at just talking. You get better at editing. You get better at posting, copywriting. You get better at title making. You get better at thumbnails. You get better at all the things you need to do in order to make a channel work. So maybe you do 100 videos in a row and you only gain 200-300 subscribers. I know somebody's saying, wait, what if you only gain 200-300 subscribers? You just helped out 300 people. You just helped out 300 people that you didn't help before. It goes to your score at the end of life. It goes on your end of life credits. So just be happy that you're helping somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you give, you will gain. If you give, you will gain. If you give, you will gain. End of story. Period. Point blank in the story. If you help folks, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like I noticed, I never did call my YouTube work my side hustle. It is my side helpful. I know I'm helping because I know the people who I literally talk to a couple times a week that's like, oh my God, I need to hear that. And like I always say, I don't know who needed to hear this, but whoever it is, this video is for you. Holla at me in the comments. So I want to wrap it up and just say, momentum is huge. Momentum builds trust. It builds self-confidence. That first domino effect makes it so easy to keep going. It just starts going. I mean, I know those two are similar, but trust me, they're a little different, and you'll understand once you get involved. And it's easy once you know what you're doing, but you cannot know what you're doing if you don't do it. Like, it is really one of those weird things. It equates to walking, talking, learning a new language, driving, bumping uglies. Like, ain't nobody knew what they was doing in the beginning, but now you think you throwing a genuine and you good. So I'm just saying, like, it's really, it will help you. This practice of doing it every day will help you. Listen, I don't want to give you an easy out, but you can just create them every day and leave them unlisted, but you still will get better doing them. Okay, publish them. But if you want to do it unlisted because you're trying to be somebody, I'll accept that. Just trust me, it will help you. And the big one, the big one, the magic you're looking for is hiding in the work that you're avoiding. Now, I don't know who needed to hear this, but if it was you, again, holla at your boy in the comments. If you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and honestly, like and comments work way better for showing your love. But if you subscribe, I'll take it. I am still trying to get to 20,000, miserably failed at hitting that by the end of the year, but I'm this close. And I have no idea why I really want to get to 20,000 because subscribers are kind of not that big a deal, but it's just a thing for me. I'm going to be like, oh, at least I got to 20, okay? So press that button and at least hit the notification bell so you know whenever I create another video. Now, right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video that I think you should watch, and I absolutely agree with them.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.